It seems like these videos that I make are becoming more intense as time goes on. And it'll probably continue to be that way. Like I've mentioned multiple times that these buildings, when I look around, the companies, the corporations, the houses, they're all rectangular or square. So when you're stuck inside these buildings, you're not getting sunlight. You're blocked off from sunlight. And I notice that some of us, not all of us, but some of us want to get outside. We want to get away from these buildings because you don't get that sunlight. You're blocked off from it. And you see how many people, they stay inside and work at these facilities multiple hours a day, 8 to 9 or 10 hours, just giving examples. But imagine being stuck inside for that long. You're not getting that ultraviolet frequency. You're not receiving those ultraviolet frequencies. So your vessel, your body, is stagnated with whatever microwave or radio waves are going off in these facilities. And these are programs. I talk about this a lot, but it's going to come a point where a war will break out because, those who want to continue to be a part of this, they're going to fight however they can to keep it, to sustain it. But this is how the infrastructure was set up. You see, these structures weren't always like this. At one point, there were pyramids all over the realm, pyramids and other geometrical structures of different values, not just the square and the rectangle. But I urge you to increase your frequencies. There's so many different tactics that this system uses to stagnate your energy, and it's a terrible thing. You need to allow that light to flow. You see, what the sun it illuminates the mind, and it helps the kidneys to flow. It helps your organs to flow and move. Many people get sick and die because their organs give out on them. They stop working. When the sun enters your body, it's a process. It illuminates those kidneys. The kidneys are essential, and it distributes the blood flow throughout the body. This is science. So anybody who's stagnated, they're not receiving the sunlight. You see, people want instant gratification. They want what feels easy, what seems comfortable in the moment, but can be extremely detrimental to you. I'm drawn to the sun. I'm drawn to the sunlight because I know that it's necessary for me to function at my optimal level. Some of us are angry. We're full of rage because this system and this infrastructure, it does stagnate us, and we can't take it. And this is what they want of us, to stay within these buildings and these corporations. And they make it hard, through this weather control. It gets really cold. There's not much we can do to control that because there's a military-industrial complex that makes it cold. And but what I'm saying is, you got to do whatever it takes. You're fighting for your life. This is a spiritual war. I don't care what anybody says. The spiritual war is real, and it goes way deeper than a physical war. Guns and bullets are projectile weapons. The spirit is where the real war is at, because your energy is being drained by whatever is in this infrastructure. But bring that rage, that anger, that intensity to rebuilding. We must rebuild. We must connect. Because, like I said, some of us are going through the same exact things. We don't want to be stagnated. We don't want to be restrained. And that's exactly what the system does. So it's really about what we do about it. Because they're not going to stop their program. They're going to keep it going as long as they possibly can. It comes from us. It comes from within. Who are you waiting for? There's nothing out external that's going to save you. You got to take that action. You need to uh, do that consistently, that action, and speak those words that you're speaking. That is absolutely critical. You see, this is a war that tries to take you away from the higher frequencies, the ultraviolet radiation. The sun is not, and whoever says that the sun is harmful, you're out of your mind. Because the sun, it allows the kidneys to flow. It allows your body to function properly. If you're out of balance, if you have a chemical imbalance, it means you're choosing to eat terribly. You're choosing to destroy your vessel, and you have no one to blame except yourself because it tastes good in the moment, because you can feel like you can get the taste buds that you need, but you're eating processed foods. You're too lazy. You don't want to make the change, and you know that it's destructive for you. So now what you're eating and the water that you're drinking is probably poisoned. The sodas, whatever you take. No one's perfect. I'm not perfect. It's things I got to work on, but I've taken the actions to make sure that I'm eating healthier, and I'm drinking healthy drinks, juices, like real juice, real fruits. And it goes beyond that. I'll repeat myself when I say I use natural skin lotion. I make my own skin lotion. I don't use artificial chemicals, synthetic chemicals when it comes to deodorants and laundry detergents, cleaning sprays, what you use to clean your dishes, everything. Like every single thing, hair products, soaps, all of it is natural. So if you're doing that, the sun's going to be easier to absorb. You're going to seek that ultraviolet radiation. You're not going to be stuck in the microwave in the radio waves, because that is, you want to talk about hell or heaven, being stuck in a lower frequency, it's not going to go very well for you. So I'm like that bright light of truth that that you can't deny, and I'll continue to do it over and over and over and over again. And anyone who thinks that I'm not going to do that, you're wrong, and you'll see it. Doesn't matter what you say. I seek the sunlight. I seek the radiation, and it only benefits me. Whatever you say, it doesn't matter. It's void. But that rage, that intensity, I'll start naming names. Those who have taught me, who have had a positive influence on me, and who I think we can build an actual network, because we know we don't want to be within these corporations. I want to be out in the sun every single day, every chance I can. That radiation, I don't want to have to go back inside to block myself off from this radiation. We must build structures. This goes deep. This goes way deeper than most people want to talk about. The problems. They're not thinking at this level. They're not thinking about the structures, the infrastructures, the food, the water. It goes deeper than just eating healthy. These buildings that we see, we were linked into a higher intelligence at one point. Something happened. It got destroyed. We fell. We must rebuild it.